What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Paste Studios here in New York City. We're in Midtown Manhattan, as always. We are joined by a crew of very special guests today. This is Eyelids. Guys, thank you so much for coming to Paste.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Man. AKA Eyelids or. We were just talking about this. But here we are in America. We'll just call you Eyelids.
It's legal to call us Eyelids here.
Okay, that sounds
Yes.
good. So these guys have a new record out. It came out actually a few months ago, but it is new for all intents and purposes. It is called Or, and we're really excited to hear a song or two from that new record. We were just talking about what songs you guys are going to do for us today. There are so many to choose from. Tell me a little bit about the first song you're going to do for us.
Oh, the first song we're going to do is not on that record. We just decided right now we're going to do we're going to do the first song from the first record. We're going to do something from 854 first.
All right, cool.
Yeah. That's called Seagulls in the Submission.
All right.
It's about seagulls, right?
Yeah, Seagulls.
Literally named tune.
It is. Listen, follow along. Follow the dancing ball. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sun, it stings my eyes. Forgot that I could feel this tired. Birds came into perfect view, laughing as they scream at us again. They fooled me. Can't beat that fast. Throwing stones, they let us pass. Not that I protected you. Beat the winds to death and us again. They fooled me.
Rockin'.
Thank you, guys.
Good
Thank
loud
you.
clappers.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
That
Yeah,
was
we're-
only 2 people.
I say all the time, we have mastered the smattering.
Yes.
Smattering pros.
So have we.
effective.
We're
Yeah.
used to it.
Yeah, we make 4 hands sound like 6 or 8 hands.
It's fantastic.
amazing.
It's fantastic.
And the little blood stains are smatter spatter.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. They're
Okay.
splatter.
that
Smatter,
loud
splatter,
clapping.
splatter. Yeah. When we overdo it,
Cool.
it's true. Each musician we have leaves a stain on the wall. For
Yeah, it's great.
for posterity.
Mine's right next
We
to
can't
Grace
wait.
Slicks. It's cool.
Yeah, Grace left a pint of blood.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I want to ask you guys about this new record you put out called Or. You know, one thing as I was listening to it, I remember reading about your first record, which came out a couple of years ago. That record was made really quickly. You guys sort of came together, and there's a backstory to this group, which we can get into. You guys have played you're based in Portland, is that right?
Correct.
Yeah. So there is this huge musical community that is floating around Portland, and we just had Filthy Friends in a couple of
Right.
weeks ago
Yeah.
with Peter
Yeah, it was
Buck
great.
and Corin Tucker. And you guys seem to sort of float through that musical community as well. You've played with lots of different bands and acts over the years, and you have now sort of gravitated to each other after all these years. But your first record, to get back to it, was made very quickly. You guys sort of went in the studio and banged it out. And now 2 years later, you're back with another one, and I'm naturally wondering, was it the same process to make this second record, or was
Not
it a
at
little
all.
bit more of a long-term project?
Yeah, the first record was basically a project we were going to do together because we've known each other since we were 19, but we've never written together. And but then John joined the Decemberists, and I joined Guided by Voices, and we were like, we're busy.
Yeah.
And then one
People
day I
want
was
to do
playing a demo, and Jonathan was standing there, and we were like, we should do it. And Jonathan's like, me too. And so we, the three of us, basically went and recorded the album, wrote and recorded it. And then we're like, we should put a single out, play a record release show. And we asked Polly and Jim, who we've played with in other bands as well, to join us. And then we're like, oh, it sounds so good with them. Let's go back and re-record part of the first record. And then we did that, and then we were like, we should make more. And now, so this time it was like everyone all in, all their ideas.
Yeah.
And so,
And Peter Buck producing.
Peter
Right,
Buck produced.
exactly.
Right. And so, I think about Portland, because, we were just talking about this with Peter and Corin Tucker and the guys in Filthy Friends, and I just have this now, I have this conception of Portland as just all of these musicians, like,
In a big pile.
rotating around each other, and then like five of them will just sort of stick together suddenly, and there's a
A
band.
little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
not far
kind
from
of,
it.
it's had, I mean, a large history of that. Even if you look at Fred Cole from Dead Moon, who passed away recently, he was in a succession of bands with people like that, like coming and going. And,
Yeah.
But it's not like, I mean, we're friends with Poison Idea, but no one's in that band with us. There's still a lot of like things where just things kind of churn about. And Portland was musically a pretty sleepy city. There's a really amazing book that just came out recently about the 70s and early 80s called All Ages. And it's fascinating. They had governing bodies on deciding who was going to play with what band. Like you played with Dead Kennedys last time, it's their turn.
Like a cooperative punk.
Yeah, they
scene.
kept like minutes, and they had dues, and it's crazy.
It seems very unpunk to
Yeah.
be so meticulous about.
They have
Yeah.
all the
The
receipts, and it's really fun. That's
Yeah.
a good read. But I mean,
socialist,
Portland's always a little. It's always been kind of lonely on its side a little.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
But
seem.
like Jim and I on bass over here, Jim Telstra, we've been playing in bands since we were even before I
Yeah.
met you. So
Like 17.
on and off, we'll be in a band together, and then not, and then we will, and then we won't.
Right.
Just
And
Yeah.
so
forever
when
and
you
ever.
when you start a band like this, what do you envision as its lifespan? As its sort of total vision. I mean, is there going to be a third and a fourth and a fifth record, or?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
what's happened is that
This is a great question. Now
Yeah.
this is psychology for
we're gonna
us.
we're gonna play the whole third album right now, but no, I think the thing is that this was something we wanted to do as friends, and then it was kind of accidentally like, oh, this is kind of awesome. We enjoyed it, and it hit all of our buttons in terms of tastes, and we're very different players and very different people, and so it's kind of a cool combination
Yeah.
of pushing and pulling each other in different directions. This is my first band. I've been in a ton of bands. I've never had a band where someone sang harmony on one of my songs ever.
Right.
And
Are
so
you usually the one singing harmony? You guys have been sort of side men.
yeah,
to a large degree.
I had my own band. I had a band on Sub Pop in the early '90s and things.
Yeah.
I was the lead singer in most bands, but then we've been sidemen too.
Yeah.
But no, it's just I think we still just laugh a lot and enjoy each other's company. Practices are fun. That's rare in any other thing I've ever been in. And so, I think we've got a lot of things. We've already got songs recorded for the next single, and we have some really cool projects that we can't talk about yet that we're working on that will be really special.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
And all these other bands, Decemberists and Guided by Voices, they're just going to have to wait.
yeah. Robert Pollard doesn't put out many records.
Yeah. No, I know.
so,
I know. It's been years.
I think he's going to be fine without my
There's
presence.
a balance. There's a balance of trying to get everything to work together that we have to pay attention to for sure. But
Yeah.
it's been great. It's been working so far.
Yeah.
It's been really fun.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. many miles away from Portland.
Yeah.
You know.
This is exciting.
Yeah, maybe you can just sort of elope. Stay here in New York.
We'll probably be some new members by the time we leave. We'll be like, whoa, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Right. Haven't seen you and right.
Yeah.
Stoner Billy.
So you guys are going to do a couple more for us. I think one of them is going to be from Or, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about this next song.
This song is called "Don't Please Come Around Here." This song is, how can I describe it? I guess it's sort of, it's like if you had a old relationship ghost hanging around, and you wanted them to get out of there, but then you wanted them to stay there too. So I was trying to. That's it. I'm done. I'm talking. I'm done talking.
You did say last night, it's a mean little number.
This one? This one's not so mean.
Okay.
No.
I thought it was
Half mean?
This is, it's a little.
30%?
I don't know. Let's just sing it.
Yeah, you tell us. Call in with the percentage of meanness.
Right.
Mean-
That number
mean
is
percentage.
That's right.
222.
And if they get it right, like closest without going over,
Yeah.
Joins the band.
We'll send you Chris's sweater.
Yeah. Wait till you see what I wear tonight, folks.
Yeah, this is called "Don't Please Come Around Here."
Cool.
Don't come around here looking for my shadow. It's faded to nothing at all. You're hanging round is endless, and you're banking on forgiveness. Just fade through the parlor wall. Don't come around here. Don't come around here. Oh, don't doubt you doubt it, but I won't scream or shout it. You just say, look who's crying now. Please come around here. Please come around here. Please come around here. Please come around. Wheels turn around. Wheels turn around. Wheels turn. Please come around here. Please come around here. Please come around here. Please come around.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Sure.
Thank
Can I take
you.
a moment to introduce? That's
Please.
Jim Tolster on bass.
Yeah. All right.
There you go.
That's it.
I have to do it every show. He's the only one that gets introduced. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Let's see. I want to ask you about you guys. Do you play? These are our guitars. These are Paste Magazine Epiphone guitars.
Yes.
Do you guys do an unplugged thing very often? It's
Very rarely.
It's a rock record that you guys
Yeah.
made.
Yeah.
It's rarely, but when we write them, I write on acoustic. And,
Yeah, I do too.
And then the three of us get together over a weekend when we were going to make a new record and kind of show each other what we're going to do. And Jonathan's really good at editing.
Yeah.
And then it comes together really quick. We usually do have an album like.
By the time the pizza gets there,
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
pretty much
Yeah.
done.
I thought
Yeah,
you
pretty
said
much.
by the time Peter gets there.
Oh no, well Peter comes later.
Yeah.
By the time the pizza gets there.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
But-
so like you guys have been writing songs a long, long time, and you've been recording songs a long, long time. Why do you even need Peter Buck?
Because it makes you work harder. To
Makes
have
you
him
work-
standing there and
He-
sitting there.
And he calms you down too.
Yeah.
It's he's great.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's a well, I mean, plus we were just huge fans, you know.
Well, sure.
It's just hard to it's hard to say. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's just.
It focuses you, I think. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we had him, he was here with Filthy Friends, as I mentioned, and I just couldn't get him to stop talking. He was just talking and talking and talking and talking.
Yeah.
And I was, wondering like how that must be in the studio. It was actually
You're kidding.
it's the complete opposite. In fact, of the 5 Filthy Friends who were here, he was the only one that didn't have a vocal mic. Not because he wasn't singing, which he wasn't,
Right.
but because he knew in advance that he would have nothing to add to whatever conversation we might have.
Oh, sure. Yes.
So
Well, as a producer, he is not full of like, here's what's next, guys.
yeah, I don't
you know.
picture him that
No,
way.
it's very, very, very laid back, and I think, like I say, I think a lot of it is it makes us feel better that he's there, and really validates like the fact that we're attempting to put our songs on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he'd say cool things like, "Oh, this sound kind of timestamps it. Let's make something. Just
yeah.
little
Tons to
little
offer.
things. Here and there, and it was lovely. Yeah.
Cool. So I know that you guys, the last song you're going to do for us today is, I think it's a cover. And actually, it's the cover, I think we were talking about it's by The Clean, right?
Correct.
Right. There's also, I know that you guys have some connection to John Cale as well. There's a cover built into what you do. But now that I'm remembering, it's actually The Clean song you're going to do.
Yes.
Maybe I'm
Yeah,
going
it's
the wrong
John.
road here.
We like to do a lot of covers. A
Yeah.
lot of we put out a lot of 7-inches and EPs and stuff and compilations that we're on, and it's just fun to revisit other people's work. And we're big John Cale fans, and his birthday is this weekend, 75th
Yep.
birthday, he's just those albums he made on Eyelids, and so they're just incredible, and they're so different. Like I was just kind of stamped him as being, the Velvet Underground viola player,
Right.
and then he's just an amazing songwriter and lyricist and vocalist and arranger, and so there's a song that we do called "Only Time Will Tell" that was recorded on his live CBGB record.
Yeah.
But he's already having a birthday, so
Yeah.
we're gonna do The Clean.
We're gonna do The Clean. So tell me how this song made its way into your orbit.
Just love New Zealand rock. That was probably the main thing. And
Yeah.
I think you suggested this particular song.
Someone had suggested it to me that they would like to hear us do it, and then I brought it in, and it's just like a folk tune, kind of like a campfire song, like a rollicking
Yeah.
thing, and it's with disturbing imagery, and like a lot of the things we love have that thing where I think our band, we also like try to walk that line between somber and elated, and kind of like emotive moments, but also elated moments.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes a while for you to realize, like, oh wow, what that song's about, and Yeah, and it's fun to play.
Yeah.
It's stupid fun to play. So
Yeah, there is definitely kind of a bright sounds, bummer vibe kind
Yes.
of thing to the songs. It sounds like on the Eyelids records.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if this sort of fits that vein, I guess. The name of the Clean
anything
song
could
is?
happen.
Anything could happen.
Yes, by the Clean.
By the Clean.
And you gonna dedicate it?
This goes out to Sled.
Awesome.
Well, went to a doctor, said my face looked hard, and a smile on my face, took it to a junkyard. Talked to the dancer out on the byway. Talked to the dancer out on the highway. Well, come on, doctor, give me a shot. Feeling sick, boy, I'm feeling hot. Doctor says, no, boy, you gotta learn. First I'll shoot up, and then it's your turn. Cause anything could happen, it could be right now. The choice is yours, so make it worthwhile. Anything could happen, it could be right now. The choice is yours, so make it worthwhile.
Go, Chris.
I made a cancellation and I got numb. I got no motivation to get myself a gun. Looking for answers, empty doorways. Talk to a dancer, says it's out by the highway. Well, here I am in the big city. Got no heart and I got no pity. But can't you see I'm on the run? Can't you see I'm not having any fun? Anything could happen, it could be right now. The choice is yours, so make it worthwhile. Anything could happen, it could be right now. The choice is yours, so make it worthwhile. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come on.
Okay.
Give it, Jim. Little. There we go.
That's it.
Stupid fun.
We knew that ending was coming. That's why we clapped in just the right place.
You guys are.
And we saw that. I saw that.
You felt it. You felt it.
Yeah, felt it. That's right. Thank you for that. I think the Clean is actually, they're still around, right? They're still playing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
amazingly.
And David Kilgore has an amazing solo records too. We saw him a couple years ago, and it was just like so emotionally amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, cool. You guys should make a record together, you know?
Yeah.
The same. I guess
Yeah.
they started what, in the 70s or the 80s?
Late 70s.
Late 70s?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably around, you know?
They are.
Maybe. I don't know. In New Zealand.
Chris will figure it out.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I got a plane ticket while we were playing that song out in my back pocket. I was like, already.
His
I'm on my
back
way.
pocket spits out plane tickets.
Yeah, yeah.
After the show.
Yeah.
So these are Eyelids. They're, five Eyelids. You guys, you're on tour now. I know you have a show tonight in Brooklyn.
Yes, at Cape House.
Cape House. So that is cool. And there are more dates to be found on musicofeyelids.com. More dates coming around. Where are you headed from here?
Well, we're going to be playing with the Filthy Friends next year. And then there's more regions. We're still figuring out what we're going to hit first, but there'll be more dates. And also, it's been really thrilling for us because we went out with the Drive-By Truckers earlier in the year to the UK, and Jay Gonzalez of that band is opening all our East Coast dates, and he's amazing. He's like really amazing pop genius stuff, and people have been loving it. So
Cool.
it's been great.
Yeah, sounds great. So the new record is called Or, it's your second record. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
It's a great album, and everyone should go check out these guys tonight in New York or wherever you are. It is musicofeyelids.com. You can find out where they're going to be. Guys, thank you so much for,
thank you.
for coming
Thanks
and playing
very
in
much.
the
Super fun.
studio today.
Thank you.
Yeah,
blast.
the pleasure was all ours. And please come back and play again anytime in whatever configuration you like.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. This
Right,
one's
We have couches. You can just like take a break. We'll all have a
Third
cup of
album
coffee,
coming up.
and
I'm
then
sleepy.
we'll come right back.
in 20 minutes. We'll
Part two.
come back. We'll play our third record for you that we're writing right now.
All right, cool. Yeah, guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you next time.
Okay. Right.